Hi, I'm Rob Cram. Spec Ops The Line releases today from 2K Games, so let's go check out the review. Spec Ops The Line tells the dusty tale of Delta Force, led by Captain Martin Walker, as the team are sent to a ravaged and dust-swept fallen city of Dubai to rescue survivors, following a covering of deep sand and a complete collapse of society, giving rise to a newfound established order. Once the team are inserted, the mission parameters soon take a turn for the worse, as the survivors turn and become the hunters. The picture of a demolished and barren Dubai is a good one, and makes for a colourful and lively backdrop to waves of shooting up various human foes. The game's combat is solid, offering cover shooter mechanics and some minor team commands where you can order stun grenades or pinpoint certain threats for focused fire. Whilst the teamwork can be utilised and will help in some scenarios, the onus is on tactical cover shooting and flanking the enemy, which works well. Aside from the action gameplay, Walker and his squad are subjected to some harrowing scenes where the realities of conflict are presented. The three main characters are well fashioned within the circumstantial storytelling, which in itself remains compelling enough to justify the action. The story is neither deep or vulgar and sits within a palatable realm where it's not distracting to the gameplay or too simplistic to be ignored. Using the Unreal Engine, coupled with some fantastic artistic direction, makes for a pleasing game on the eyes. There are some neat physics effects revolving around the shifting of sand, and everything runs pretty smoothly. The only real gripe here is with the main character models, looking a little rough around the edges in some sequences, but this hardly detracts from the gameplay experience. Spec Ops presents dramatic moments that are accompanied with some fine voice work from all members of the cast, including Nolan North, who voices Walker and who you will no doubt have heard in countless other games. There's some humour thrown in with the constant banter, and it fills the void left by some questionable music played by Dubai's mysterious DJ. Spec Ops features a reasonable length campaign that's fair and challenging on the tougher settings. Levels can be individually repeated to snag any missing collectibles, or for those trying a different option where the story pathing offers some choice. There's also a multiplayer mode filled with taking the shooting action online for bouts of sand-based madness amidst a wealth of game types. 2K Games Spec Ops The Line is a solid title that lifts itself away from the generic and sits comfortably as a decent title for fans of third-person shooters. There's a digestible story on offer that's gripping and well partnered with the gameplay, a comprehensive multiplayer mode, and the wonderful decaying city of Dubai to shift through. All good stuff and worth checking out. Spec Ops The Line scores a well-deserved 8 out of 10.